Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching Vlogmas, I don't know when you're going to see this, but this will be, you'll see the sort of skincare part of it in Vlogmas. Prior to this, I've just sort of prepped my face and I did that via Vlogmas. My hair is a bit wild today. I woke up like this. I just put some mousse in yesterday and just left it and slept in it. As usual, it's mental. I am going to attempt, I don't know why I'm doing this on camera. I'm going to attempt a cut crease. I did one yesterday. There's some things I've learnt since yesterday that I'm going to change. And yeah, it's not something that's for every day, which is why I'm doing it today, because I'm not really going anywhere. So I thought I'd do a cut crease. And I'm going to do a complete get ready with me. It's not a tutorial as such because it could all go horribly wrong. And for this, the one thing that I found to be really good is this really like sort of, it's like a pencil brush. This is quite firm and it really worked. I've got others like this, but they're so soft that it really didn't blend out what I needed it to. So if you're going to try this, try and get one of these. Also, you know, blending brushes, paddle brushes, eyebrows, a really fluffy blending brush, that worked. So I've got quite a number of brushes today. I found that I was reaching for so many when it came to the eye look. Also, a really good eyeliner. I say a really good eyeliner. Some eyeliners don't smudge. Now, this Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer is in Sable 211, and it's actually got a smudger on the end, but I probably won't use that. But it's a retractable one, and it's quite soft, as you can see there. It's a lovely brown, and it really smudges out, so that works. It gives you a defined line for a cut crease, because that's what you need, but it smudges out effectively. So I would highly recommend finding a pencil that does that, that moves. If you find that you put the pencil on and you can't do that, there are other ways around it, but I think this is probably one of the better ones, and they have a number of different colours in this range, so I would definitely recommend that if you're looking to do this. I am going to start with, I am going to do my eyebrows as well today, but I am going to start with the base, and I'm really enjoying using a mixture, which I'm really pleased about as well, a mixture of the Universal Fit Hydrating Foundation in Light Peach. It's 01. It looks really light there, but it actually oxidizes on me. It's a lot darker, and it's Kiko. I've got about half of it left. I did try using it, but I've also got roughly half of this left, and they work really well. This is too light for me. This is Alabaster. I'm not sure why I ever thought I was that light. I'm going to have to do some matching because these are too light. But the problem is I'm quite rosy, but I'm also quite yellow toned. So I'm struggling to find a good match. But these two together work really well. This has got a thin, they've both got similar consistencies actually, but this is a flawless finish, so it's matte, but this isn't. So together they work really well as well, weirdly. So I usually put like a tiny bit on the back of my hand like this, and then mix it in with, I mean, look, that colour is it's still very light, but it's so orangey toned, and I think that's because Kiko's an Italian brand. And then I put just one pump, so they're kind of in equal parts, and then I use my blending sponge, sort of mix them together to make this sort of colour. And it's still light, don't get me wrong, it's still light, but it's better than what I was wearing before. I think it's a much better match than the last one. I've forgotten to put on my concealer. Oh well, we can do it backwards. And it looks like I've got, how awkward. Somebody's calling me now, but I'm not answering. I don't know who they are. I always worry about answering calls from people I don't know. They can leave a message if they really know me or want to talk to me. I've got a good voicemail message. They can leave it there. So I'm just putting on this foundation. I would have put my concealer on first, but I forgot. There's always one step that I forget, isn't there, you know. My hair's getting everywhere. I should have put like a hairband on. Both of these are sort of medium coverage, which I like, and I like using a beauty blender because I feel like that really works. Right, I'm going to use my concealer now. I don't normally put it on top, but I'm going to today. Who knows, it might be the right thing to do because it's actually not a bad colour match for the foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 10. And I've also got 15, which is lighter. You'd think that the numbers would be an indication of how light and dark they are, but it's not. I actually quite like this concealer. I think it's really, really nice. Really one of my favourite concealers to use. Generally, I think they've got a really nice thick consistency, don't crease. I'm going to use the Maybelline Eraser Eye. I don't like this concealer at all. But I'm trying to finish it, and you can see here that it's almost gone, so I don't mind. If it's nearly finished, then thank goodness. I'm so excited to finish it actually, because I'm just never going to repurchase it. I just don't like anything about it. The application, it was one of those that YouTube made me do it. Everybody was raving about it, and I thought, oh, I'm definitely going to go for that, but no. What I have to remember is that whatever YouTube says, I'm not going to like it. People on YouTube, I find, for me, have the same taste as each other, but different to me. And maybe that makes me the odd one out. And I wonder why that is. I don't know, but just doesn't work for me at all. Anyway, I'm now going to put on a cream blush. I'm going to use my fingers. This is in Dusty Rose. It's a stunning rosy colour. I like to put on, before I put on powder, a cream blush. So it sort of blends in with the foundation. I find this is just such a lovely natural colour for me. I used the peach one yesterday, and that again was stunning, but it's got like shimmer in it, and I'm not into it. I don't mind that I'm going to put maybe a little bit more than I would normally. So I'm just going to put that all over sort of the cheek and on the top there. There is a lot there, but there's a good reason for it. I'm now going to use a setting powder, and that will help blend out what I've just done with the blush. It was on purpose. This is the Gosh Prime and Set, and it's all right, but it's not as good as the LA Girl one, which I think is a really good dupe for the Makeup Forever setting powder. So the HD setting powder. So if you're looking for something, this is similar, but I think that the LA Girl one that you get from Beauty Crowd is better. So that's what that looks like. Adding to the powder today, I'm going to use my very broken, oh, I'm so sad, it's completely fallen apart. This is my Ultra contour palette, and I'm going to use, I've got a brush that I've been using for contour, which I really like, and it's this one. It's a BH Cosmetics brush. It's like a really small, thin brush, and I'm going to use that for contouring. Not that I've got much of the powder left. It's bad, isn't it? Well, not bad, it's great. I'm using stuff. So I'm actually going to use a mirror to contour rather than the viewfinder, because I can't really see. This gives you such a good precision. Lay it on thick, Leah, lay it on thick. Goodness me. Oh well, let's define it quite a lot. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Don't worry, I will blend it out. I'm not gonna walk around with a big stripe on my face. That looks hilarious. So I'm gonna put some on my temples. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I am going to blend this out. So I'm just going to use that same brush and really work it. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this brush and blend it out. That's better. That's so funny. I wonder if you guys are going to pick up on all of this actually, because it's really funny. It's bad, isn't it? Oh, I think when I'm doing my makeup in my bedroom, which I did yesterday, I find the lighting not as natural as this, and then the camera sort of adds more as well. It looks really good in here, but on there it doesn't. It's weird. Anyway, what I'm seeing is good in the mirror, so that's all that counts. That's all that matters, isn't it? What I'm seeing is good in the mirror. Right, I'm now going to take a highlighter, and I'm taking the peachy highlighter in the Ultra Contour palette, my favourite, like, as you can tell, because it's basically finished. I'm going to have to get more of this because I'm running out. Oh, I'm just putting that peachy highlighter on the tops of my cheeks there. Yesterday I used some of the silver on top, which I might do again just for today, because like I might as well go all out, hey. So just putting that peachy highlighter, you can really see it. It really works for me. It's so pretty. I love it. It's my favourite. And then I am going to use a little bit of the silver one here. It is a bit much as highlights go. It isn't one that you want to use heavily. So you just need the tiniest bit. Otherwise, it just looks incredibly, look, you really don't, you need such a light touch with it, but it is an incredible highlighter. There we go. So going with that. And then, oh, I suddenly thought I hadn't pressed record. Right, okay, so this is the time where I'm going to pop down my Painterly Pot base. And then I'm going to, this is MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Painterly Pot. I realised I just called it something that it's not called. Painterly Paint Pot. Right, I'm just going to put that all over the eye to give it that sort of base ready to put the eyeliner on. This is going to be quite long because it did take me a while to do. I might just do one eye, although I say that every time and end up doing two eyes. It's because if I do one eye, I automatically go to the other one to do the same thing. Anyway, so that's the base down. Right, here we go. So, you can see all my greys when I do that. So, I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate in Sable. And I will draw a line. Now, you have to draw it just above where your sort of eye socket is, because otherwise it won't work. So, I'm going to put it up so there's a better point. And I'm going to take it from just in front of my eyebrow here, and I'm going to take it up. It's so hard to do this with one hand. I'm going to look surprised while I'm doing it. Makes it a bit easier. And I'm flicking it out at the end like that because I want it to, I'm only going to do one eye for now, and then I'll do the other one off camera. I think that'll be easier. Basically, so you can see that line there. I'm going to use the pencil brush, and I'm going to really, what's the word, blend this out. You want the line to be there, so you need to always go blend upwards. I've got such little eyes that this isn't probably the best thing for me to do. But how I did it yesterday was, yeah, just blending upwards with this brush. It will be better because I'll be using some eyeshadows. So I'm going to take my Morphe palette. How exciting. This is the 35W. Just look at that. It's so massive. It's just incredible. And there's some beautiful colours in here. And I'm going to start with just a lighter crease colour, this one here, and I'm going to take this lovely brush here from oh no, this is the Lab brush, and I'm going to take that light colour. Oh dear, I've got a mirror here actually, I think I'll use this. And I'm just going to put this just above that, where that pencil was. I'm going right up into the eyebrow there, you can really see that. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a blending brush. Oh dear, I'm losing things everywhere. Just going to use a blending brush to blend that. And then I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go in with a slightly darker crease colour, this one here. And I'm going to take that just on the edge here, just above where I did the crease. And I'm going to use a blending brush to blend that all the way along. You can still see some of the line, but I feel like it's decreased a little bit, so I'm just going to pop some of that back in with the pencil. You want to keep that line there, keep it quite defined. A lot of people use gel eyeliners for this because then it obviously helps to keep it just that little bit more defined. I'm just going to use my blending brush to keep blending that out. I may have gone a little bit high actually. Yeah, I may have gone just a tad bit high. Oh well, yesterday it was a lot better. I'm wondering if I could take that down slightly. Yeah, I'm going to take it down slightly. I've got an idea, so just bear with me. There's going to be some editing here. So what I've done is I've brought that crease just down slightly, the cut crease, because actually it was far too high. So I've just blended that out a bit better. You can see here, I'm just going to use this pencil brush to blend it upwards. There we go. Can you see there? Now, don't be scared at this point, because basically I've outlined my eye socket and I flicked it up there because I'm going to do a thingy line there. There is some product here, but I will blend that out later. I'll just use the blending brush now to sort of blend those eyeshadows that I've used. And then I'm going to continue to blend with another colour, and I'm going to use this lovely burnt orange here. It's so gorgeous, and I just really want to add a bit of warmth into the eye. It's just stunning. So I'm just going to use that colour and use that on the crease. Like so. And then finally, I'm going to use a really dark shade. I'm going to use this lovely chocolatey brown here as just to deepen that up even more. There will be some additional blending in a minute as well. So I'm just going to move that just in this bit here. I'm not going to go all over the eye because I'm going to use the blending brush. Just putting it there. You can just see it there in the corner. And then I'm going to use my blending brush to blend that over. What I've done is a really soft sort of cut crease. You can see it's really sort of, it is defined, but it's very soft because otherwise I couldn't go out, basically. So I'm now going to use a lighter colour, and I'm going to use my flat paddle brush to pick that up, and I'm sort of torn between two. I don't know whether to use this lovely colour or this one. I think it's got to be this one, or shall I use one of these lighter ones? I think I'll use this light one here. sort of like a light peach. I'm just going to use that all over the lid. So when you're using the lighter colours, make sure you just put it in the places where you want it to go. And I want mine just there, like so. Can you see I'm just putting it over the lid where I need it to go rather than where I want it to go. And then I'm going to use my, oh dear, eyebrow palette. Oh, I can't open it. And I'm going to use, where is it? Got brushes everywhere. I just don't know where anything is anymore. Where is it? Just bear with me. Just going to use this brush, and I'm going to take the highlighter that's in here, and I'm going to use that on the top here, right next to the brow. Can you see? There you go. Hopefully you can see what I've done there. And then I'm going to use my blending brush. There it is. To blend all of that together. What you don't want is too much of a distinctive line at the top. There you go. You can just sort of see it at the top there. And then I'm going to use an eyeliner. So I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner. I'll probably use this one. It's a precision eye marker. It's not my favourite, but it will do. And I'm just going to take that over the eye into a quite a thick line, because I want to do a nice dramatic wing with this. There's something very Egyptian about this, which is probably why I like it so much. So I'm going to do a very dramatic wing. I want it to be sort of equal with this line here. Oh man, it's really hard to do this one, but I'll get there. There we go. It's hard to see because I'm blind without my glasses. Okay, so I may have just really messed that up. Let's just neaten that up. That's better. It's a really dramatic winged liner. It's awful. It's awful. That is dreadful. Well, this is a massive fail. I think we can honestly say, let me try and figure this out. It's a fail. Yesterday it was good. Today, awful. And I don't know what I'm doing differently. I think it's because I feel pressured on camera. So I'm just going to try and neaten this up a bit. I'm going to do the other side as well. Anyway, I'm going to use this smudge stick. I'm going to use that on the inner eye line. And then this is in Damsel. Ow. That made my eyes very sore. Right, just put that on there, even though my eyes are now watering. This is probably the worst tutorial / anything that I've ever done. So my apologies, really. I'm going to take the darker colours in here and use those as under the eye. And I'm going to join it up with that wing. Oh, my eyes are watering now. This is going nowhere, is it? I'm not entirely sure what I can do, but I want to salvage it so I can show you that it's possible, apart from the fact that at the moment it's not possible. And I'm sure you're all giggling away, but I think it's necessary to show where it can go wrong as well. So let's try and fix this. I know what will happen. My wonderful subscribers are going to go, what on earth are you doing? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And you know what? I love you for that, guys. Love you for that. Because you're right. Why didn't I do whatever it is that you're shouting at the screen for me to do? Anyway, that is plain awful. It's so bad. But I'm just going to keep it where it is now. I think that's enough for this one. I'm going to put on some mascara. We can laugh about this one day, guys. Right now, I'm feeling very sorry for myself and a bit of a douchebag. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's try and get something out of this. Oh God. What I might do is a different look on this eye, because I'm not going anywhere. Why not? And do 2 looks out of 1. One not so good and one maybe a bit better. Okay. Here we go. That is the... For me, it's my left eye. I don't know whether it'll be for you, the right eye. I don't know. I'm really sorry at how awful that looks. But we will try with the other eye something very different. So, using the same palette, I'm going to look at some of these darker colours. Now, I really fancy doing a smoky eye today. I don't often do smoky eyes. You probably know that already. But I really want to give this a go as we're experimenting and all. So I'm going to lay down a cool toned crease colour first. And I'm going to use this sort of taupey colour here, just here. And I'm going to use that as the crease. Hello there, you need a mirror. I hope you lot are laughing because it is funny. You know, this is the whole point of makeup, is to try things, enjoy things, get it wrong. Oh man, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look awful. You hopefully will get the picture, and we'll probably do it loads better yourself. You know, I hope that this, do you know what, this would be a really good video to go viral, wouldn't it? The worst video I've ever made, the worst makeup I've ever done to go viral. I think that would be hilarious. So using that colour, and then I'm going to take, I'm so drawn to these gorgeous purples, so I'm going to use those. And I'm going to take a flat paddly brush type thing. That's the term for this look, flat paddly brush type thing. Taking this gorgeous dark, really dark colour, like a purple, it's like a black with purple glitters in it. It's stunning. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. I've just realised I'm only doing one eye. So, oh my goodness gracious me. How pigmented is that? Oh, wow. That is lovely. That's incredible. I love that. I'm going to use that again. Just dip in again. It's kicking up a lot of dust. I think I said that when I reviewed it. They're really powdery. Like, so powdery. Oh, I really like this colour. Really like this colour. I've got it all over my face. But I love it. Right, I'm just going to blend that out with that crease colour just behind it. Oh, that is so... Oh my God. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Answers on a postcard. Goodness gracious me. But I hope this is worth the comedy value. I've got it all over my nose. This is definitely pure comedy. Right. I feel like I'm getting there. She says, I have to say, like, for any of my viewers, I look so funny. And for any of my viewers who were watching this thinking, you blooming weirdo, sorry. It's just all I can say. I'm going to take this gorgeous bright purple as well and see if that brings any dimension to this colour, because it is gorgeous. I feel like this needs to go on the middle of the eye, so I'm going to try that now. Yeah, I'll just put that in the middle. It brings a bit more purple to the look. Oh, I just love it. It's really pretty. Oh man, that is some funny. Why can't I say shit? What's wrong with me? And I'm going to take, goodness me, I'm going to take this silver shade because I think it's gorgeous, and I'm just going to place that lightly in the middle, over the top of that one, and then blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, because I don't want it to be too obvious. I just want it to, that's better. Okay, and I'm going to take a really small sort of pencil brush, not that one, where's my other one? This one will do. And I'm going to take just a matte purpley shade and run that underneath the eye, in the lash line, underneath the lash line, just really close to the lash line. Oh man. You can see where I was going with this one and this one. Oh, it's so funny. Am I the only one that finds this funny? Hey, you never know. I might go out like this. I won't. But the rest of Vlogmas is going to be with this eye look. Eye looks 2 in 1. I guess I could wash it off, but part of me doesn't want to. I don't even know what, shall I call this the Morphe 35W funniest tutorial crease cut you've ever seen? It is funny. Anyway, so there's the 2 eye looks. We'll start with this one. There you go. I am going to put on a lipstick. Why not? I'm using MAC's Soar. It's so beautiful, this. I think this might be my favourite lip liner ever. The colour's gorgeous. Oh. Just having that all over the lips. And then I'm going to use the MAC, what's this called? Lip Gloss. It's a lip gloss in, who knows, what's it in? Oh, it's on the end. Love Child. Oh, they're so lovely smelling. It's just a little teeny tiny one. All right, let's do a half and half face here. So using the Morphe one, we have the cut crease and we have the smoky eye. I think this is the funniest video I've ever done. I hope you all agree. It's also probably the longest one. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can see there's a lot of different looks you can get out of this. I'm not the best at the cut crease. I can't believe I maybe salvaged it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making it. It's been hilarious. Excuse me. I'm dying. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Please do, because it's free and you get access to my videos immediately when they go online. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Oh, I wing this YouTube thing. Oh my goodness. You know, for those of you who think this is hard work, It's hard work in the sense that there's lots that you have to do, but oh my God, it's hilarious. It's the best fun I can have on my own. You know what I mean? I feel like I look really cross-eyed, so I'm sorry about that. And what else? Yeah, thumbs up, what I said. Yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'd love to see your comments. I love them anyway. I look really funny right now, but I don't mind. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day. That's my plan. I look forward to seeing you all later in my next video. Later as in, but you'll see this in the morning and then you'll see Vlogmas in the evening. I can't wait for your comments. I hope this makes you laugh. Take care, everyone. Bye.